Hello students, in this video we will discuss the next part of the projectile motion. In the previous video I have already discussed that the path followed by the projectile is a parabola, and after that the diagram is given here. We have to find out what is the how much maximum height is acquired by the projectile, that is from A to M. What is the time taken by the projectile from O to B, and what will be the horizontal distance traveled by the projectile, that is OB. So in these three things we have to discuss here. First of all, we have to start from the maximum height. So maximum height means the maximum vertical distance traveled by the projectile from O to A. This is the maximum vertical distance, and MA it's a height H. So maximum vertical distance traveled by the projectile during its journey is called maximum height, and it is denoted by capital H. Now we have to find out the expression for the maximum height, and to find out the expression of the maximum height, we know that from the third equation of motion. For first article, we know that third equation of motion that is v square minus u square equal to 2as. This is the equation. Now we have to convert the equation in terms of the vertical motion. Then when we convert it in the vertical motion, the equation can be written as vy square minus vy naught square equal to 2ay. S means that is y, it's a vertical distance. So this is the first equation for the vertical motion. Now in this equation, when the projectile is thrown from the point O, so at that point this uy naught, this initial velocity, what is the initial velocity? That is equal to u sine theta. Therefore vy naught equal to u sine theta, and vy it's a final velocity. When this body reaches from point A, so this vy component is 0, therefore vy equal to 0. Now the O to A, the body governed by the acceleration due to gravity, so ay equal to minus g, and distance from A to y, that is here equal to y, so this y will be here equal to h. So we have to replace y equal to h. Now put this value in the equation number 1, and we will get 0 square means 0 minus u sine theta whole square, means we have to write u square sine square theta equal to 2ay. Ay means minus g into y means capital H. Now simplify this minus, cancel out by this minus, and we will get the relation for maximum height h will be equal to u square sine square theta upon 2g. So this is the expression for the maximum height attained by the projectile, that is equal to am. But when we put here condition, if theta equal to 90 degree, means the object projectile is thrown perpendicular from the point of projection in the upward direction, means which makes angle 90 degree with the x-axis. So when you put sine theta equal to 90, so 90 sine theta 90 equal to 1 is square, that is 1. So we will get h will be equal to u square upon 2g. So this is called h maximum. So h maximum when theta equal to 90 degree. So this is the expression for the first maximum height. Now number 2 expression is time of flight. Time of flight means the total time taken by a projectile from the point of projection to the B point where the projectile hit the ground, that is known as time of flight. So total time taken by the projectile from the point of projection till it hits the ground is called time of flight, and it is denoted by capital T. So now we have to derive here the expression for the time of flight, that is for capital T. So next expression is for the time of flight. So we have to solve the equations by using the first equation of motion. So we know that first, according to first equation of motion, that is V equal to U plus AT. Now change the equation according to the vertical motion. So this V equal to Vy, U equal to Vy naught plus A equal to, that is Ay, and T equal to T. Here T is the time taken by the projectile from O to A. Since time taken from O to A by the projectile, if it is equal to T, so from O to A the graph is symmetrical from A to B, therefore the double time will be taken. So T time taken is from 0 to A, and same small t time is taken from A to B, therefore total time taken capital T will be equal to twice T. Therefore small t will be equal to capital T by 2. Here capital T is the total time taken, that is called time of flight. Now we have to put here Vy equal to 0. When the body reaches from O to A, here Vy component is 0, and the initial component here, that is Vy not equal to U sin theta, and Ay component equal to minus G, because from O to A again the acceleration due to gravity is acting, that is minus G, and the time small t we have to put here capital T by 2. Now put these values in the equation number 1, and we will get that is equal to 0 again. So 0 equal to U sin theta plus minus G into small t, that is capital T by 2, and then simplify. So we have to find out the value of capital T. So capital T will be equal to, this factor will be, when right in the left hand side is positive, so capital T will be equal to U sin theta upon G into 2. So T equal to 2U sin theta upon G. So this is the total time of flight taken by the body from point O to B to hit the ground. That is the expression for the time of flight. And next is, what is horizontal range? Horizontal range means the maximum horizontal distance traveled by the projectile from the point of projection and the point in the horizontal plane where the projectile hits. So projectile hits at the point B. So from O to B, this is known as horizontal range, and this range is denoted by capital R. It is denoted by capital R. So from O to B, it is the horizontal range equal to R. Now after that, the definition of the horizontal range, we have to find out the expression for the horizontal range. Now horizontal range can be find out like as horizontal range R will be equal to horizontal component of the velocity. So velocity component along horizontal direction into time of flight. This is the formula to find out the horizontal range. Now R will be equal to, now this is the horizontal direction component, this is equal to U cos theta, So r equal to u cos theta into time of flight. Time of flight I have already discussed here. That is 2u sin theta upon g, and this formula is used here directly. So it is equal to 2u sin theta upon g, and then simplify u into u, that is u square, and 2. So we have to write 2 sin theta cos theta in the bracket and divide by g. So 2 sin theta cos theta, it is the formula of the sin 2 theta. So u square equal to sin 2 theta upon g. So this is the formula for the range. So range r equal to u square sin 2 theta upon g. Now in that situation, when we put if theta equal to 45 degree, when you put theta at 45 into 2, that is 90, and sin 90 equal to 1. So the value of r will be equal to u square upon g. So this is the maximum range. So if any object is thrown at angle theta equal to 45 degree, so the maximum range is acquired by the projectile. So these are the expressions of the projectile for the maximum height, time of flight, and horizontal range. So I hope that you have to understand that expressions, the definitions also, and the next part we'll discuss in the next video of this topic. Okay, thank you very much.